Scott's taking over.
Yo, man.
You got kicked out.
Yo, Travis, you gotta tell me when you want to show up and take over the show, bro. We like to plan things. This fool stayed up all night.
Yeah, I had to stay up all night. I wanted to come pull up on a random. You know, I love New York, man. I had to just come slide up.
So what we're gonna do right now? Run through some albums. Play that antidote real quick so we can get ready for Travis Scott. Play that hit real quick.
We need that pre-party.
97 minutes commercial free. Me and Travis Scott was in the mosh pit last night. My knees held up pretty good.
I was worried about you. I was worried about you.
He was really in there too.
Yo, I had to go out back down Travis Scott's security guard real quick. I had to get to right where Travis was.
True.
You did?
I was blocking cats out.
Savage.
It was in there. It was
savage.
Good.
I don't know if I believe all of that.
Yeah.
Travis, he caught it on video.
He was dead in the center, like really throwing bows, like moshing for real. I was very surprised. Because when we first got there, I couldn't find him. And then I was like, oh, he right there. I was like, oh.
Did it feel like moshing with your dad? Did it feel like you were just out with an old man?
Nah, honestly, I was so surprised. He really like got down.
Come on, man.
Rodeo status. Rodeo status.
Y'all think I'm that soft, man. This is bad. This is bad.
Travis Scott takeover.
Yo, you can't roll backwards in the studio, bro.
I'm not, bro.
Come on, man. Travis is asked to take over the show, so he kicked me out of my chair.
But you're still talking just as much. So Travis, go ahead and take over, man.
I'm trying to help him.
No, he's got this.
Hot 97, what's up?
Hey, I'm calling. Am I calling for the $500 giveaway?
No. You are calling for that, but you're calling 96 though.
Almost. Sorry.
We gotta get calling 97, Travis.
So mean.
Laura's so
Hot 97,
mean.
what's up?
Hi, did you guys get a winner already?
Yes, baby. I think you just won that $500.
Are you kidding?
Yes.
Please. Oh my God.
That's Travis
Travis,
Scott.
that's your radio voice. Yes.
Congratulations.
Oh my God. Thank you.
You got it for granted.
All right, thank you. Hold on one second.
Wait, we don't know her name. What's your name?
Leslie.
And Leslie, what you gonna do with the money, man?
Take
I don't even know. I didn't think I would ever win.
There you go. Half a grand in your hand. Anytime we go 97 minutes commercial free. 7, 11, 4, and 7, you can get paid when you hear 2 songs, same artist back to back.
Travis can handle all that information you just
sure?
gave up. Yes.
Tell him, Trav.
He was studying all morning.
You know, listen in to Hot 97. We hear 2 songs back to back. Call in and win a chance to win $500.
Yeah! Travis! Travis knows what time it is. Now, Travis, can we start off with what the name of your album is and what the hell it means? Because when I saw it, I was deeply confused.
My album's called Birds in the Trap Sing Me Night, and I'm gonna keep it short for this explanation. But it's anybody a creative that's kind of like been stuck and like had a problem with just getting the idea out. It took me 8 months just to get the 90210 video out with Hype Williams. It took me 6 months just to get the action figure out. It shouldn't take no artist that long just to get some idea out there. It's something like, especially something that's gonna culturally shift the world musically. Man, I feel like now the music's coming more towards the independent artists. I feel like in a couple years we all gonna be able to fly around and just do what we want.
But why Sings McKnight?
Because I wanted it to be more like a play. At first my original album, the plan was for it to be a play. I wanted Andre 3000 to narrate the whole album. I had this play idea, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and then later on I kind of was just with the visuals I can kind of make it more of a play, but there's no way I can make an album like a play. I'm too I'm too much of a rager for this shit to be
stuff.
To be,
there you go.
for stuff to be that I didn't want people to overthink it. I didn't want it to look too much. So I felt like the only thing that needed to be very complicated was my title. If people didn't understand it, and the music just has to be straightforward.
And that's exactly what it is. The music is very straightforward. You could have a party to just this album, let the whole album play, and narrate a whole party.
Yeah.
So what y'all want to play right now, Trav?
I just want I want to start with the ends. That's my favorite song. I think when you listen to the album, you gotta listen to that. Even if you're skipping around, you gotta start there.
Cast 1. Travis Scott is taking over the show. It's Travis Scott in the morning. Hot 97.
Hot 97.
Travis Scott in the morning.
Wait, why do you get to talk first? It's Travis Scott in the morning. Let him say it.
Travis Scott in the morning, Hot 97, Ebro, Rosenberg, Lord Style, let's get it.
See, thank you. Because Ebro, I don't know if you realize this. there's probably a pretty good chance, knowing Hot 97, it will be Travis Scott in here at some point. I'll still be sitting in the same seat.
Now, I think what happens from here on out is they bump you out and they keep me. Like, in the order. That's the order of operation.
Everybody be nice. Be nice. Jeez.
Wait, Travis, of all the young artists that have, you're on your, what, third project now? You were the artist I gravitated to first just because I could understand what you're saying. I'm just now figuring out Young Thug. Like, I was late to it. But, the style of music that you created, who were your inspirations? Like, who did you really pattern yourself and look up to coming up? You're 24 now.
I looked up to, like, MIA and Kid Cudi, man. Kid Cudi's, like, really, like, one of the main dudes I kind of, like, looked at and listened to all the time. He saved my life. He saved me from doing, like, random bad things to myself, kept me like focused, like
just through his music or personal relationship.
Well, not just through his music, cause I didn't know him until like the first time I ever met Kanye. That was the first time I ever met him. But I didn't really know Cudi until like earlier, like late last year when he came by the studio one time just to like talk to me.
What was it about Cudi's music that spoke to you so much?
I felt like he really dialed in on like the youth and really dialed in on like inspiration. Like how to inspire you. Like his words was like very selected on like what to do. I feel like he always made the soundtrack to like my life or anybody's life who was like going through the same thing. If you're a big Cudi fan, like you know exactly what I'm saying. Like he says the exact same things like you growing up with. It makes it sound way cooler. And he's like, yo, I went through this, I went through that. My mom didn't have this. We had to go through Christmas to do this. But the beats and everything just sounded like, the Nutcracker.
Do you think, and you were saying off the air too, like, do you think that he gets the credit for how big of a cultural influence?
Nah, not at all, because Cudi should be like our top tier artist up there, man, alongside with, these other artists who like are number one. I think he fathered a lot of the music and a lot of style of music. I just feel
well,
like,
we know what he did for Kanye for sure. Like that's everybody talks about that.
Yeah, I think he's a good like influence and good like help and his writing and like his mind. He makes beats too. I don't think people know that. Like he made Sky Might Fall. He made mad beats. He made some beats on 808s and Heartbreaks. Like he's super dope, man. He can write.
Speaking of which, who did the beats all on this album, on your record?
I worked with Vinyls. I worked with, I always work with Wonder Girl on every album. Man, I can't put out an album without her. This kid named Dax, TM, Murder, Cardo. It's weird though, cause like I only have 4 producers on the album or something like that, 4 or 5 producers.
But what exactly do you? I mean, because you also write. You wrote with and worked with Rihanna. You wrote with and worked with Kanye West on several things.
Yeah.
Some other artists. I don't want to run through the whole thing. But what exactly are you doing in the studio other than just writing your verses?
Well, when I first came into the game, I like made beats. That's like what I did. Like I had to like give people my own beats. But then as an artist, as I got bigger as an artist, I like kind of lost a lot of time to be able to make beats because I wanted to focus on raps. Because I feel like when I came up here, I wasn't the best rapper. I had the best beats. You know what I'm saying? I was doing Cruel Summer. I worked on Yeezus, Jay-Z album. And with those albums, by the time I got to like Jay-Z album, I was already having like hard, like ill songs. So it turned into like me just, giving people my songs. On like Ye album or with her album, like, I sat and worked with them on the whole album, like whether it was for like 2 or 3 months, just listening to mad beats, picking mad beats, whether it's different people beats or taking people beats and breaking them down, taking out the drums, put my drums.
How did you know how to like craft something that will work for something else, for someone else?
I always I'm gonna tell y'all something about myself. When I first came in, I always made music to make it like other people. I don't know if that makes sense, but like
you hear other mimicking
people.
other styles.
I was mimicking other like artists when I was like 13 years old, 14 years old, making beats and making music just to like get the sound, right? And so like, I think every producer, any young producer, like when they do that, they make like their favorite rapper. They make the same beat, make the same rap. They're like, okay, this how they did it.
To understand it
completely, okay, the breakdown. So then when I grew up, I was like, okay, now you got to translate it to your own sound and da-da-da. So that kind of like, grew me up, like welded me just to like when I go in a room with somebody I know. And I'm a big fan of people, man. See, a lot of people feel they self.
Yo, that's so important that you say that because not a lot of people come out and say, yo, I'm a fan. I'm a true fan and I love
and so,
XYZ.
Who are you the biggest stan of that you've worked with so far, musically?
Kid Cudi. But I must say, man, I've been in the studio with Jay-Z, dog. And at first, I was never like the biggest Jay-Z fan, bro. Because I thought like the freestyle thing was a myth, but bro.
That must be crazy
Bro.
to witness it.
Bro. This man.
Tell me.
I don't even know how old this guy is.
No one knows.
This dude, I've never seen him pick up a pen. Yo, and I see him do like the Magna Carta album. I was like, yo, this makes no sense. This dude's freestyling the whole album with facts, though. You know, him and Andre 3000 too, man, because a lot of people be trying to talk about Andre, like, why he not dropping music. Man, that man has information, man. Like, he knows how to play the piano, man, like Frank Sinatra style, Beethoven style.
Do you have information on this new Outkast album?
I'm not talking about that, man.
Let's try, Laura.
I try to get it out.
It's Travis Scott takeover right now. Let me bail him out. You know what I mean? We don't want this to get crazy. We want this to go right.
What's your favorite of the songs you've been involved in for other people? Which one are you the most proud of? Is the one you hear on the radio? They're like, man, that's a great record. I'm glad I did that.
You know what? The most I'm proud of is the one that's not out yet, man. The one that's not out yet. Hopefully, I know that.
Wait, what are you saying? I don't understand what you're saying.
It's because this one song.
So there's Birds in the Trap, Sing McKnight. There's songs that you didn't put on it.
No, you mean a song with someone else, a collab.
Somebody else's.
No, I thought you said like
a collab.
An album. Oh, you said a collab?
Yeah, like with someone else. Like you worked with the record. You worked on a Rihanna song or a Kanye song. When you hear it, you're like, yes, I love that.
That's what I'm saying. The song that's not out yet.
So it was someone big.
And it's with a singer?
Yes, with Kid Cudi.
Oh.
Facts.
He says that based on facts.
Well, let's get into another record off Birds in the Trap, Sing McKnight. What do you want to play, man?
Let's do that.
Goosebumps, man.
Goosebumps,
Come on, man.
I like Outside, but
I like
all right.
Sweet Sweet. That's my joint.
That's after. That's off. See, let's do Sweet Sweet next. Sweet Sweet.
All right, so Goosebumps first, then Sweet Sweet, or Sweet Sweet first?
Let's play them both, man.
I didn't go on the album. I think it went Sweet Sweet then Goosebumps.
Goosebumps, yeah.
We gotta prep them. Sweet
All
Sweet
right.
then Goosebumps.
There you go, Cass.
You gotta wrap it up. It's Travis Scott, da-da-da in the morning.
Hot 97 in the morning show. Ebro,
That's right.
Rosenberg, Lord Styles, LaFlame. Turn us up, Cass. Let's get it. Shout out K Dot. Thank you, Punch, bro. I love you. You the man.
Were you surprised? Like, did you know that you would get that done, or were you surprised when it got done?
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, man. A lot of these features that's on the album, I was surprised every time somebody was like, "Yo, I'm gonna at least try." You know what I'm saying? And when I hit Brock up, shout out Brock, I was like, "Yo, man, I need this K-Dot verse," because I seen him. He had a show and people started singing Antidote, and he was like doing it with him. And I was like, "Yo,
Maybe it can happen.
I was like, I'm on Kendrick radar." And that was the second time I met him at the VMAs before. Like, he walked up to me, he's like, "Yo, man, yo, you know, my name's Kendrick, da-da-da, you know, yo, your music's very inspirational. I love it. It's like super dope. I love your last album." I was like, "What?" Bro, you be barring ends out. Like, you know, you be RIPing ends on the track, man. Like, you just walked up to me and was just like, "Yo, I'm Travis. I think when I be rapping, I be like really listening to your music, like, man, this dude's just said a lot of bars, man. Like, these raps I got right here be looking like this, man, like spaced out." I'm like, man.
Were you in the studio with Kendrick when you recorded
Nah, because you know he dropped the album.
Mm-hmm.
I think he dropped the Untitled album.
Man.
And so as soon as that album came out, Brock sent me the verse, like, "Yo," he hit you with the verse. And yo, because I listened to the whole song, and I always thought that, yo, this song's so good. Yo, when that dude hit the high note, I was like, "Yo, man, this dude is on some other." And I was like, "Yo, I think he really go in the booth and make moments when he's about to kill people tracks." I think he make RPTs when he go in, like, they press him up, like, "All right, we about to do this control verse, we about to do this Travis verse, we about to do all these verses and just like RIP everybody."
Yeah.
Like, for the year, we gonna line up everybody grave sites, like, boom, we got Travis right here.
Khaled, he did the Khaled one too. He went crazy.
Oh my God.
The Khaled one, he went crazy.
I think he purposed. I be like, "Yo," I be wanting to call him like, "Yo, who you mad at, bro?" Like, you be blacking out on these things, like, but that's the mental, man. And that's why he the greatest artist, man, because he got that focus, man, of like, I don't care if it's a feature, man, I'm treating this like it's my song. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And as an artist, that's how I treat the beats. When y'all see me get on the feature with like the No Limit Usher joint, I had to redo the whole drums on the whole thing. I ain't like the drums. I wanted the drums to
And
be
you could
harder.
tell someone like Usher, like, nah, I don't like this the way it is.
No, and Usher, yeah. I mean, Usher came to me, he's like, yo, if you want to do the drums, man, take it over. I was like, Thank you.
But that's got to be a crazy honor coming from someone like Usher.
No,
I mean,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, man, I be going in the studio with these guys, and like, they be like, "Yo, man, like,
Go for it.
please,
Just go
man,
for it.
just like, take the drums, take whatever, take this out. Like, you know what I'm saying?" And I just be like, "Yo, this dude knows how to turn this up. This dude know how to do this. He knows how to do this. Like, I can do this. I can get us all in a room, and this is what's gonna happen." You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Are you a few years ago? You were like, everyone was talking about you, right? Like I remember, I think it was the freshman show, and you came through, and when he came through, like, you know, there's T.I. involved and Kanye's involved. There are 9 different labels involved, and the conversation in the industry started to be like, there's 1,000 chefs in the kitchen. Is it ever gonna come out? Is the Travis Scott thing ever gonna? Are you super satisfied that now, like, you are fully an entity? You're out there now.
Man, it makes me so happy, and you know, it'd be so weird. Like, people would think like, "Yo, these dudes are in the studio with me all the time." Like, that's just not the case at all. Like, I probably talk to these guys like maybe a couple times, 3, 4, 5, like 10, 15 times a year type.
3 started at 3 and then
Yeah.
15.
I start thinking like 3 times a year. Like, I might talk to T.I. like 3 times a day. He might in one setting.
Right, just depends.
Yeah, just
Wait,
depends.
So who total do you work with? Like, I mean, in terms of those big names, is there's a third one too, right? It was Kanye, T.I., and someone else too.
And no. I'm only signed to T.I.
Okay.
and Kanye.
And how often do you talk to Kanye? What's the Kanye?
I talk to
relation-
Ye every single day.
Who's crazier, you or Kanye?
Both of us. I can't say one of us is more crazy than the other.
Like, are there ever times when he's going off giving ideas and you're like, yo, damn, Kanye, you really going in right now? And then there's times he looks at you like, damn, Travis, you really got ideas right
Yeah,
now.
we really be looking at each other like, damn, we really be just like,
They be
Well,
like,
I
bro,
can tell you
bro,
this: when they
bro.
start going off, the conversation goes from
I have audio. I have audio of Travis and Kanye talking. This is what it sounds like.
bro for 90 minutes. At least minimum. Yo, Trav, man, it's been good. We got the relationship guru, Rosenberg. We're gonna need your help.
Yes.
People email this guy for advice.
Okay.
So we're gonna do that next. We gotta get on another record.
let's
you said
do
you
it.
want to play.
Well, let's
Play
do Sweet-
outside. How can
Yeah,
outside?
play outside,
Outside,
man.
man. Let's
Yeah,
get
just let him
Rosenberg.
get it.
All right, it's Hot 97, Ebro Morning Show. We rocking with Rosenberg, Laura Styles. Let's get that outside featuring 21 Savage. And I got a special verse coming for that in a couple days.
Cast one.
Ooh. And we gotta talk about these new projects you say you
Yes, sir.
gonna tell us about.
Very
Oh,
rare
yes.
projects.
And this is okay to talk about. We're not gonna mess nothing up.
Yes, he already
Nah,
said
we're
yes.
not gonna mess nothing up.
Because Ebro messes things up.
I got you.
I keep secrets, man.
Yeah, sure you do.
Don't believe the hype, man.
Hot 97, Ebro, Rosenberg, Laura Styles, Cash,
And
Travis Scott.
There you go.
We here.
Took over my show, kicked me out of my chair.
What about to do now,
Did
Travis?
you shush me?
We about
What's
to
his show? Relax.
The relation guru is about to pop off right now.
What's the
Ebro, he
relationship
doesn't need
guru
you.
about?
He doesn't need you. Got it. Look at him.
We solving all relationship problems.
There you go.
We,
Hit the intro, Shawnee. He's
It's
good.
time for the biggest talk ever. Major talk. Rosenberg is the guru. Laura, don't ever play yourself. You're not a guru.
Oh, shut up, Khaled.
All right, here we go. Travis, you sit back and listen, and
Got you.
we'll get everyone's input.
Is he an associate all of a sudden?
We'll see how he does. He's definitely already ahead of you, though, but he could be an associate guru.
Damn.
Hey, Rosenberg, the guru, Laura, Boo, and Ebro. Love you guys. This morning show is everything. I'm 35 years old. I've been with my husband for over 6 years. We've been married for just 7 months. Usually his sex drive and our sex is amazing. However, as of late, he's just been particularly hungry. He just eats and eats until he can hardly move. On top of that, we smoke sometimes, which is fine, but even if I walk around the house in something sexy or naked, he's over there in a food coma. I tried to mention this to him over and over, but I have a high sex drive, which he knew when we got together. And I can definitely initiate, except the big stomach, mouth open, farting in your sleep is
Oh,
unappealing.
God.
Watching the process of him eating and smoking himself to unconsciousness is #repug. She said, how can I get him to wake up and interact with my body when he is full and high? Or should I just talk to him about grabbing a toy for myself? What do you think, Guru?
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. She also sent a picture of him.
What
I
does
gotta
he look
see, I
like?
gotta see.
Does he look like Homer Simpson? Yes, right? Homer
Here you go.
Simpson?
Here you go, Travis.
Describe this, Travis. What do you
Oh,
see?
man, he's about to destroy it.
man.
He's gonna destroy it.
I see what the problem is here.
What's the problem? He looks like Ashley Larry. He looks like Ashley Larry asleep on the
Definitely
couch.
like he was on the Chappelle show. But I feel like we should you should cook naked.
Oh, hold on.
You think they should incorporate food in?
Food in the sex
Wow.
sex moments. I think we need to
Okay.
start with some strawberries, some healthy edibles.
This is actually pretty good
You know,
advice.
that way we take them away from the grease, get them on the healthy and your nipples at the same time.
Okay,
There you go.
Very
There you
good.
go. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, I am a little concerned about this. However, listen, people, you got to just keep it real with the guy. He looks like a mess out here.
It looks crazy.
He looks nuts.
Yo, and then get him some lotion for that elbow.
Oh, all right, listen. Have a serious conversation with him. Just honestly, I would send him the picture you just sent me and be like, "Yo, what am I supposed to do with this?" And if that doesn't work, bring some food in the bedroom, like Travis said. My new associate guru.
Ebro in the morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Strength, no weakness. No weakness.
Hot 97.
Now, Travis, you go on the way flashing lights with Laura Stiles. Let me set that up.
All right, man. We rocking flashing lights with Laura Stiles.
It's coming
this
in a
morning.
minute. It's
All right,
coming
now,
next.
okay, boom.
Say it's coming up next.
But now we're going to play another song from Birds and the Trap Sing McKnight.
All right, coming up next, flashing lights with Laura Stiles.
Let's go.
First, we're gonna get into another song off Birds in the Trap Sing Me Night. This is my favorite song, Sweet Sweet.
Yay!
Guys, turn this
I already
up.
played it.
Oh, you played Sweet
Yeah.
Sweet?
When?
Earlier.
We was
Nah,
in
you
here
just played
talking.
Goosebumps.
Hold on. Just make sure.
No, you played
Yes.
Sweet Sweet.
I
then
did play
Goosebumps.
it. Yeah, I played Sweet Sweet and Goosebumps.
You want to play it again?
When you play Sweet Sweet?
You did.
I
It was a
did.
half hour
I came
ago.
right out of it. I came right out
Yo,
of
play it again, fam.
Again?
Let's just do it.
Another
Again.
It's the
Again?
man's favorite
Good.
song. Yo, Trav, thanks for hanging out, bro.
Man, thanks for having me, bro.
And next time, can we like schedule this or?
No. I think I like this.
Another one.
And also, hold on. He can't leave without telling us about this good music release.
Oh,
also.
yeah.
Oh.
Cool Winter. I'm executive producing that album. It's coming very soon. I want to say like the top of the next year. I'm putting the press on everybody. I'm saying February.
How many songs are done right now for Cool Winter?
I would say we have a lot of songs done. How many songs we have picked? I will only say like a handful. We have a lot of songs done, but we just got to sit down and like, lock in all the way. But
Everybody's involved.
everybody's involved.
Designers on there too. Young
Kanye
one?
West, every good music artist involved.
Okay.
Every good music artist involved.
There you go.
It's like amazing, and we got like our illest friends, and it's gonna be like one of the illest projects. And one thing I can say about this project is gonna be very youthful,
Very youthful.
straight to the point, like like the illest ever, man. Like just the best album.
But real quick, speaking of which,
What does that mean, youthful?
That means like
Energetic?
that means like the kids that are not on the radio all the time, who really have the clubs going ridiculous
They're the ones.
and really has the fields going crazy. That's what this album is for.
There you go. Now we know.
Real quick, speaking of Kanye, what has Kanye told you about your album? What does he think?
Man, honestly, he called me and he was like, yo, because, I finished the album on the St. Pablo tour, right? He's called me, he's like, yo, man, like, I just didn't know it was this crazy. Like, I heard you when you was mixing it, but it's like, yo, it just sounds like way crazier. Like, when I listened to it from 1 to 14, he's like, man, that's what just got everybody so excited about finishing Cruel Winter. It's just like how I just finished that album together, like, on the end of the tour, like, the last, like, couple weeks. Everyone's just, like, so confused, like, yo, this is the album Travis was just working on the bus? Yeah.
Can we do it with our lives?
Another one.
Yo, give it up for Travis Scott taking
Travis!
over the show.
Good job.
Pick up
Yeah,
that
you did a
album,
great
Birds
job.
in the Trap,
Birds
Sing
in the
McKnight
Trap,
right
Sing Me
now.
Night Out. Go get it, man. We want that #1 album. We cannot let Barbra Streisand beat us.
Laura Styles got the 411 on the flash lights.
Laura, what's poppin'?
Colin Kaepernick has the highest selling jersey in the NFL. That's crazy.
We trying to get Travis Scott to wear a Kaepernick jersey. He was like, I don't really know that dude like that.
A, he doesn't wear jerseys, I don't think. And B,
He didn't even know if Kaepernick was black or not. He sounds like Rodney Harrison.
He was like, is he Hawaiian?
yeah, he
Come
did
on,
sound,
Trav.
He did sound like Rodney Harrison.
Ebro, you called this though at the very beginning. You're like, his jerseys are gonna be out of here. Did you order a jersey?
Yeah, I didn't get an expedited delivery, so it's like taking 2 weeks. No, it's really like 5. I ordered it last
But
what
you
was
just
that,
ordered it
last
on
Thursday?
principle. You're not going to wear it.
Facts.
You won't wear a 49ers jersey
No, it won't happen.
on principle.
He's just gonna tweet it.
As
and
much as you
I'll put
care,
up a
on
photo of
Instagram.
it.
as much as you care about the cause,
Yes.
you are not putting it on your body.
Well, and the cause was to show Kaepernick's value at a time where they could have rubbed him out of the league. That was my whole thing. It was like, look, the only way that I can support him. He's a millionaire. Like, what he's doing for people who don't have the money like him or the
By the way, he
privilege
has
like
said that
him.
he's donating $1 million.
And he's donating $1 million, he said. What, Trav? Now here comes Trav. I thought you was rolling your backwood.
I am, but this year.
What about this year?
He donated money this year?
Yes.
But he's about to donate again. He's donating $1 million out of this year's salary. But he's already been giving and doing charity for a
Yeah,
long
he's
time.
been working. He might not.
But
It might not be public all the time.
I think
but-
Trav, grab the mic. Grab the mic real quick before you go roll your backwood. Okay. Your issue is that you didn't see Kaepernick. You was like, I don't see him in the field. He's privileged. He's a football player. He's an athlete. He's not out here dealing with the same things everybody else is dealing with.
Yeah, I mean, not to talk bad or nothing like that, but I'm just saying from people like protest and like real activists, it's like, there's a difference between like I think I don't like getting involved with politics. You know, everyone has a bias opinion, but just my perspective is the difference between like actually being in the field and making like popular statements.
Right.
It's more
He's
like,
definitely making a popular statement, but
statement.
that's because of who he is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and I understand that, but it's like once you do that, you really got to put in pain.
Yeah.
Because it's like once you spark it, you just can't be like.
Oh, the pain's coming.
You just can't like stand like not do it. It's like people really in the field that's starving. Like I be telling people like the public statements does not help people get over the problem that they get in. It makes an awareness. It doesn't physically help. Like you gotta physically go to where it's going down and physically help. Like take off your uniform, put on regular clothes.
So we gonna see.
And spend the night where these people are like
gonna
really
see.
can't sleep.
Well, because you know Kaepernick is raised by two white parents. He's half.
And that's
half black, half white.
and that's
so
dope.
he could have picked either path.
Yeah,
He's
But
privileged as hell.
All I say is like I don't get involved because I know if I get involved, I got to do a lot. And right now I probably can't do too much. All I can do is like.
Well, but you can give some words.
Yeah. Always give words. You know what I'm saying? But to the people who's rich, oh come on, man, you got all day to like give, man. These people don't have nothing. Like I ain't got millions and millions like they got it. Like get the millions up, man. Like these dudes don't have school. They don't have water. Like these towns still don't have water. You know what I mean? These,
Yes, Flint. It's still
doesn't have water.
poison.
I
Yeah.
just went there. They still don't have water. That's what I be saying. Like it hit the news for a week,
Gone.
So, but everybody get their little pub.
But you are gonna step up. You gave us off the air. You're gonna step up and be doing some things with Rosenberg that we going now.
I like how you putting that pressure on him. And I'm doing this voter concert. We're trying to put the pressure on him. Travis to do.
You see how I'm working?
Yo, I'm just encouraging all my young kids to go vote, man. We gotta go vote.
Let's go,
We
Travis.
We gotta
heat on.
instill power in our country, man. We gotta save our lives. Okay, I'm back. Rolling my back.
All right, go ahead.
Go
Enjoy
roll your
smoke.
backwood, bro.
Smells delicious, by the way.
That's.